It's a busy world, it's a busy life. And if you don't take time to create memories, life flies by and it's gone.
Those words hold a great deal of meaning for men like Paul and Rich Weller. Ever since these brothers were children growing up in the farming community of Camas, Utah, they have looked to the mountains of their home for strength, unity, and memory. Today, grown and with families of their own, that perspective hasn't changed. As owners of Weller Recreation in Camas, the two know all about recreation and family fun, but more than just selling that idea, they personify it. Today, the traditions they've established over decades have come to a head as close and extended family join together to celebrate Pioneer Day in the best way possible.
I remember as we were growing up in our family that this is when we came here, was on typically the 24th of July in that weekend there, and that's where we spend our time up in here. And it's just tradition that it's passing on, and we're fortunate enough to live in such a beautiful place that we can enjoy that, and it's right in our backyards.
The eastern edge of Camas rears up toward the sky in the form of the Uinta Mountains, and that is where we set off. This is prime snowmobiling territory during the winter, and the Wellers are out here multiple times a week exploring. That doesn't change in the summer, though the experience is quite different once the world turns green. Quickly, we reach the heights, and you can gaze down on the small city below, seeing farmland as far as the horizon will let you. The trails are in good shape and well-traveled, making the riding easy for explorers of all ages, with plenty of side routes that disappear into the trees on their way to other hidden adventures. This is the family's backyard, quite literally, and while they know every tree and rock along each trail, it doesn't change the love they have for the area.
From time to time, my youngest ones will say, when we go to the mountains? We haven't been there for a while. And so it's a reminder that we need to get out and go a little bit.
I grew up here. We ride this canyon all the time. Snowmobiles, four-wheelers.
And I feel like it's more like better bonding, I guess, instead of in the city where you just are watching a movie or doing stuff like that.
There's just been a lot of good memories that have taken place up here.
The trail continues to climb until we reach open meadows that in a few months will afford sled heads with the perfect venue for deep powder riding. Today, they are verdant and green, sprouting summer flowers and what's left of the spring bloom. This stop quickly harkens back to Paul and Rich's childhood as the dead buds become the perfect bullets for a game of extreme tag. And there is a surprising amount of skill involved, which some of the family are unable to master.
No, that was my first time. That's why I was so terrible. I was whipping my legs.
Part of any good family tradition is, of course, the exclusive nature of the experience, and that extends to destinations as well. For the Wellers, that is a ridge of stone they stumbled upon some years ago that has become their own family secret, a place for personal and family renewal they've come to call No-Tell Ridge.
No-Tell Ridge is exactly what it means. It means you can't tell anybody about it. That's why I love coming up here, is because not as many people know about it.
No-Tell Ridge is where we keep everyone out and keep ourselves in.
And here is where the last of the traditions come into play. Every year they stand at the edge of the world and challenge each other to a simple rock throw. Nothing more complicated than that. And yet after years of trips into these hills, it's still a highlighted memory for everyone here. These places and experiences have become a part of the tapestry of the Weller clan. Threads that over time have come together to form an image of what it means to be a part of this tight-knit family. Whether they're out in the farthest reaches of the West or right in their own backyard, the destination isn't as important as the people they share them with. It's the vision of their grandparents that was passed down to their fathers and now on to them and future generations of Wellers.
I hope they learn they just need to take some time out of life and spend time with each other.
Just being together, I think, is the biggest thing to building a family. I don't think it matters what you're doing, but this just makes it a lot more fun.
It's just part of passing on to the next generation the love for the outdoors and being out and involved in it and enjoying it. Just, it's a beautiful area that we live in, and creations that are here are just incredible. So they just need to experience that, and that's what we promote, and that's what we have. It's excitement that people come out for and to see the beauty that's out here.
From the Uinta Mountains of Utah, I'm Stephen Heumann for At Your Leisure. Hey guys, if you liked that video, you're going to want to watch all of our other AYL videos. You're going to want to like it, you're going to want to share it, and you're going to want to subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're going to want to do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you going to sell me out like that, Stephen?
So you want to click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.